Alright guys, Dylan here, back with more Brotherhood. We're about to wrap up the fucking game.
I mean, like I said, she's one of the more successful social media influencers to come from Big Brother, and it's, it's annoying to us.
So the plan after this, as I said, is I'm going to split my time between the Yakuza series and AC Revelations. I will be playing Revelations during the nighttime, while I will be playing Yakuza during the daytime. So I'll kind of be going back and forth. So I will probably not record any videos until tomorrow night.
Alright, so that's the stopwatch. That's what we have for the week. We have a couple of other bonus questions to go through here. I asked you how you rated the episodes this week. 5.7 out of 10. This is a drop from the previous week. People not super big on the episodes this week.
Game?
How would you rate the feeds this week? A 5.1 out of 10. A drop from the 7.2 last week. And then the season as a whole, last week was a 7. This week a 5.6. People feel like this is the week where everything has just gone to hell.
Well, we agree, so.
Yeah. So,
I haven't considered this week
I
that
asked you to
bad,
rank
if I'm being
the
honest.
players from your favorite to your least favorites. And you guys put, surprise, surprise, Janelle at the top, followed by Kaser, and then Tyler in third place, supplanting Ian. Ian fell out.
It's very interesting how Tyler is in third. It's like he put the top two on the block, and he's gonna get rid of one of them. But it's like, yeah, but we still really like him.
It's impressive, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, like,
He's literally getting rid of the fan favorite.
yeah, within the house, like, Tyler has become more tolerable. Like, a lot of, like, how you're received on some of these shows is often about who you're up against. And the fact that the matter is that right now, Tyler is a little outmatched on the game board by some other people, and thus he becomes a little bit more fruitable to people like myself, because I'm like, oh, he doesn't just have a magic carpet rolled out.
By the way, I
like
hope
he
this is
did
like
last
4
time.
years
Like,
later, and
you're gonna
Cesare
have
looks
to
exactly the
contend
fucking
for this
same.
a little bit harder.
Wearing the
So,
exact same fucking
yeah,
armor and
it's all
everything.
about the people that you're playing with and the circumstances under which the game happens.
Yeah. So then in fourth place, Bailey. Bailey, who preseason was second to last.
She's really
now
turned it around,
in the
especially
number 4
for
spot.
me. I have to say,
So
I love her this season, and I love the conversations with her and Janelle and Kaser. They're so fun and funny, and I just think she's just so great. I really like her. I have to say,
Does Give
Yeah,
you
she's trying to find a way
crossbow?
to keep Jamie in the house this week, but I just don't think it's gonna happen.
I just want to say.
Then in fifth is Ian, followed by Enzo, then Davon, Cody, Danny, Christmas, Memphis, Nicole, Kevin, and at the very bottom this week, David.
I believe it.
What a fall from grace from the guy that we love to stand in Big Brother 21. Got to sit there and just, read people, go to the diary
This is so
room,
fucking
and
dumb,
slice
but
together
whatever.
some cool things that made him sound really knowledgeable. And, he's a little sad when he lost the buyback competition, and then we were like, yeah, he deserves a second chance. And then I've seen so many people today and yesterday who were just like, nope, walking that back, never. Like, I know I said that, but I totally apologize. I got that one wrong. He does not belong
really?
in the
We did
house.
it that way?
I don't.
Cool.
It's gonna be interesting to see like how long he actually lasts. Like somewhere
The
along the
throne
way,
was mine.
some HOH is
One
gonna
thing
have to
something
use an
does
HOH
not make it your right.
What do you know?
Otherwise,
Ah, fuck.
That a true leader empowers the people he rules.
I will lead mankind into a
To a
new
new
world.
world.
Che nessuno ricordi
So
un
and then I asked who strategically
You cannot
should
kill
Tyler
me.
target this week for his game. What was
No
his best
man
performance?
can
And
murder me.
with 43%
Then I
of the
leave you
vote,
in the hands of fate.
Janelle is the top choice. They agree with Tyler's decision. Second place, 23% of the vote, Danny.
Yeah.
There's a portion of the audience that thinks he should have gone after
Too early.
Danny. We talked about this briefly. I disagree with that. Melissa, what do you think?
The
Janelle or
throne
Danny?
was mine.
What was the right move?
I don't think you should be going after Janelle, but I'm also very biased.
What do you know?
I mean, I wanted wanted to see.
Well, I think 100% sure.
I will lead mankind into a new world.
David at that point work together, and I just feel like I don't know. I just feel
You
like
cannot
there
kill
would have
me.
been something really
The
great.
problem with that alliance, though, is that
Man
he's
can
fine
murder
with
me.
that alliance.
A number on the
For him
other
to like
side,
completely
and there's a
burn
big
like his
alliance
current
that
alliance to go to another alliance just to be on the
number of
bottom
big
of that other
alliance,
alliance
and
makes no
people in the big
sense.
alliance are talking about trying to get him out. So I feel like he's not really in a great position, and maybe this would have been a week to change things.
Alright. So I also asked, now that it's over, how do you feel about the safety suite twist? And final grade, 67 out of 100. It fell back down from last week. It was actually 67 is exactly what it got the first week it was introduced. So it moved up the second week, back down the third week. I think it was kind of a non-entity this week, and so people are like, it was good still, but still one of the best rated twists.
Yeah, I will say this though. My one fear is that we're gonna get an interesting HOH on Thursday, but remember, another room is going to open on Thursday. You hear the sigh in Terrence's voice. Oh my God! And
We've got it.
you know, who knows?
Coliseum.
I'll only be
Let's go.
satisfied if
We
that
can be
room
there
opens
before
up
dawn.
before the vote, or
Wait,
like
there's
it
something
only
about that
opens up
door.
right after
I
the
think
vote
I
is
saw
over,
it.
and
Handle.
then
Let
it's
me
like
run in
you
the alley.
can't leave the
That's
house.
fantastic.
Great.
Yes,
So
listen,
we need
that's
some
it.
kind
That's
of
what we
futuristic
need,
key.
because they announced
It
that a new
seems to
room would
open with a
open
verbally
in 3
triggered
weeks.
mechanism.
So, like, that's
I've
what
never
needs to
seen
happen.
anything
It's for
like
the
it.
room to open
You mean
on
it needs a
Thursday night
password?
before the vote.
If Janelle
Yes.
Try having
stays,
Beethoven's
then
Fifth.
it's just another
Yeah.
competition. It's
Damn
gonna be
European
endurance.
power
Well,
grid.
at least we
Now we
get
can't
another
scan
week of
Ezio's
Janelle.
memories
And
to
also,
find
it's
the
another
It's
week
gonna
of
be another week
Janelle
this
going home.
misery where
Yeah.
people are complaining all week because Janelle's going home again.
I don't know. I'd prefer
We have
her
to find
stay.
that
I'd
password.
prefer for them
Ezio
to
knows
stay,
the
because then it
answer.
gives them a chance. I
Problem
feel like
is,
at this point
he's
there's
dead.
no chance.
Can't
And
We're just
if they
prolonging
say
the
Yeah, we're
this,
just
short
prolonging
portion
them
of the
going-
season,
yeah.
which means we're going to speed up the more interesting part of the season.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I asked the audience, who do you want to be evicted this week? Janelle or Kaser?
None.
50.6%
Oh wow.
of the vote.
Good job, you guys.
Janelle. They would prefer to see.
I
maybe it has
would much
something to
rather
do with
see
this.
Janelle.
With 49.4%.
See, I don't want to see either of them leave, but I do think it would be interesting to see Kaser play on his own. Just because we
Never
haven't
done
seen
before.
that.
Symbol match
Yeah.
is
So
the
it,
one
at
I'm
least
reporting
see
the vault.
Janelle on her own. We've never seen Kaser on his own, so
14-19,
it would be interesting just to
14-20,
see like
14-21.
how he plays it.
What if they aren't
But at the
dates?
same time, like
14-19,
I do feel like
14-20.
Janelle. I mean,
Oh my
Janelle would be
God.
amazing to see still in the
What?
game, and I feel like I don't
God.
know. It's really tough.
Tell
I
us
don't wanna see
already.
either of them
I
go,
am.
especially not so soon,
The
but-
Tetragrammaton.
Yeah.
The 72 names of
All
God.
right.
You see?
Finally,
They're all
who do you want
contained
to
within
win
3
HOH next
verses.
week? 50%
Exodus
of
19 through
people say
21.
Kaser would
And
be
to
their
get this
pick,
you'll like this.
followed
If you
by
arrange
Bailey
the
with
4 Hebrew letters
15%
in God's
of the
name
vote,
within
and
an
then
equilateral
Janelle with 15%
triangle,
of the vote.
their numerical
So,
values add up to the same
Kaser,
number.
Bailey, and Janelle,
72.
if she stays,
Are you
is
absolutely
the top
sure
3
about this?
picks for
That's kind of
who
why
they
I'm
want
saying
to
it
win.
out loud,
Unfortunately,
Rebecca.
Bailey
Yeah,
might
but I
put
haven't
Kaser
got to the
up.
kicker
So.
yet. Construction
I don't think
on
she
the
would.
Colosseum
All right.
I have
began
faith in Bailey. I don't
in the
think she'd
year
put Kaser on the
72.
block. I don't think that's in her interest
I think
at
we
all.
have a password.
Literally at all. And if she
Sean,
does,
go
I'll
get the
be
van.
devastated.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll
well,
give her a 1.
let's,
I'll give her a 1. I'm telling you right now, call it. I'm giving her a 1. If she puts Kaser on the block, no matter if she's in a better position, I don't care. She gets a 1.
Oh boy, Melissa holding the ratings hostage.
I will hold these ratings hostage until Bailey doesn't put Kaser on the block.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look here at the leaderboard. It might also be it might be glitched again.
I bet.
I think that
Let's
might be
go.
what's happening. So
Well,
we're not
well,
going to take a
what
look at the
about us,
leaderboard.
eh?
Y'all
quite
quit
yet.
getting
You
on
need
the
a historian
sites.
down there.
Go
Sean's
away
right.
so we
That
can look
tunnel
at
should
it.
lead
We'll
under
show you the
Capitol on the
results.
hill.
Stop
I'll
doing
help
that.
them find another
Here,
entrance.
like there's 3,500 people watching.
careful, Vincent.
Stop,
Oh wait,
stop
no,
getting
I
on
think
the
it's
try.
fixed. I think
Oh,
it's
good.
fixed.
Yeah, nice try.
Alright.
I've seen your car.
Next
see.
time, bring it up beforehand before all these idiots try to
I'm
get
assuming
I
I'm
don't know.
around the
It's
same
that
spot.
I think there's some numbers glitching, not the site itself.
Okay.
First place right now, Jeebus Crust.
Christ.
With $448.54. Cody was the best buy
Oh,
this
was he?
week.
Oh, yeah, that makes
so
sense.
Those that went in on
Lucy, I'm
Cody
making my way toward
are
the
going
entrance.
to reap the rewards. I took a hit here. 220 for me.
I'll keep that in mind.
220th place with $428. I went in on Christmas.
I stuck with
thought it was a
Tyler.
safe play. It was a
Ah,
safe play,
shit.
but didn't do great for me. Brent took a bigger hit. Brent with $370 has fallen to 1,007th.
Out of how many people?
Almost 5,000, I think.
See, it's like top 20%. That's not terrible.
That's not terrible.
I went all in on Danny, I believe.
On Danny, okay.
Yes, I went all in on Danny. I thought she was most primed to win a Cold War
Wait,
with
where am I
Tyler. I
going?
felt like she was in a great position going into the coming week. I felt like no one was really talking about her. But a lot of people have caught on to her game, and she's a little transparent, more so than I really thought she was going to be.
I can't believe I'm actually going to hold the
Melissa,
app.
ahead of Brent.
Been a long time
540th place.
Wow.
Hey, it's like
I wonder if
top
it'll
10%.
change
And I have to be
Whether it
honest
can tip the
with
scales
you,
in our
I
favor.
forgot to do anything. So, it just goes to show that if I don't do anything, I perform better than when I try. So, bad.
$402
What do you think we'll find?
for Melissa. She,
Hopefully
I
the map
guess,
is attempted.
kept her holdings
That's
on
literally
Christmas
nothing.
and Tyler. So,
I was like, wait, when do we like do this? And then I was like,
Hey,
oh,
maybe this time we'll
whoops,
be
I was
lucky.
supposed to have already done it. Great. Sorry,
There you
guys.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll just keep with that strategy. Just do nothing, and then until one of them leaves, and then I'll change it up.
all right. So there you go. That's what we've got. You can go and play at realitystockwatch.com if you want to join in the game, or if you want to check
So much
your own
construction.
stuff
This
here.
place is like a
the
maze.
market should now be open, I believe, to buy and sell. If the website is working, again, you guys kind of bum rush it during the podcast, so you might need to wait a little
Good
bit
to know.
for the traffic to die down. But the market will be open until
Yeah, the website's still slow.
6 p.m. Eastern on Thursday.
I don't know, I might just hold
6
with
o'clock,
Tyler.
2 hours before the episode airs. 6 o'clock. It's gonna close early. This is your warning.
So?
They've been taping the
Need to write it
evictions.
down.
Spoilers have been coming out, so we are going to get ahead of it.
I have a
We did this
feeling
on
I
Big
know the
Brother
answer.
Canada. Do
72.
not go to the website after 6 p.m. Eastern expecting to be able to get your buying
Oh,
and selling
debating it.
because you
It's
will not
like-
be able to.
Someone
6
wants to make sure we get it
p.m.
right.
Eastern
see.
on Thursday is when the market closes.
Yeah.
So keep a lookout for
Keep a
that.
lookout on that before 6 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. I know a lot of people in the chat
Oh,
are telling us
it's still
that
real
there's an
slow.
error message on the website. Obviously, it's because the chat, or sorry, the website is being overrun by everybody going to check their scores right now. Just give it like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, now
Back
they're
on
saying it's
familiar
live?
ground.
All right, well.
Who knows anymore?
But still, we're gonna keep it at 6 p.m.
I don't
right?
trust them. I don't
You
trust
don't trust
them.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep it at the same time.
I think
and
6
then
p.m.
that
is
way-
fine.
Because here's the thing, even if it's live this week, but then goes back to being taped, I don't want to have to keep changing the time. So it's gonna be 6 until they do a bunch of truly live episodes in a row. Then we might shift it back. But for now, it's gonna be 6 p.m. Eastern, and that's it. That's that. The feeds will be down anyway. There's no point. You don't need any more extra time. So that's what it is. All right, that's what we have for you guys. Any final thoughts from you, Brent?
None. I'm hoping that this week does, and this overall series gets better because it has been a really hard watch. It's just not really fun to watch all the people that you're
We
rooting
commit to
for
the
be on the
space, the
outside of
epilogue of
everything.
our
I did see
ending.
someone in the chat
Let
saying,
it be
"What should I
found
do
by
with my
he who is
Devon
deemed
stock?"
worthy. Let it guide
Look,
him.
I think that the
Let
thing
it
about the
shape his
website that's
path
really great
forward.
is that
Let it
you
save
can look
the
at the
world we leave
projections and
behind.
see,
Who are
assuming that Devon's rating goes up to, this, and this next week, what would her price
What's
be
going
and how
on,
much
Denver?
money would you make?
Nothing.
It's not as simple as, Devon is relatively low right now because she got a 3 on an average, and, you should hold on to her because she's bound to go up sometime. You have to look a little bit beyond that and look at the projections on the site. That's what they're there for, and I know that Christina and Alexandra and other people that have helped behind the scenes, Taryn, for the website have done a really good job of that. So use the projections, and they will be your best friends.
Yes. All right. Melissa, any final thoughts?
Nope. I'm just really happy we got to see Janelle and Kaser on our feet again. That they
Ah,
are
fuck,
so
I just did
amazing,
the
and I
exact
love
same fucking
watching
thing.
them. And I'm sad to see one of them go, but hopefully this week will bring a new HOH, not in the majority alliance maybe, or at least someone who's willing to switch things up, and maybe we get a little shake up this week. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yes. All right. Well, you can find me on Twitter at Armstrong Terran if you're interested in filling out the survey that we use for the podcast. I drop those on Twitter every Tuesday morning after the update, and you can find it there at Armstrong Terran. I will also be live on Twitch Thursday in the afternoon, probably this time around 3 or 4 Eastern, to give some tips, advice, anything that I can to help you out with the Stockwatch, answer any questions that you have. So find me there, twitch.tv/Terran Armstrong. And I will, of course, be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern to update on everything that happens today on the Big Brother 22 live feeds. And tomorrow we will also have an episode recap for the veto episode, so plenty of content heading your way. You can find Brent on Twitter at OneLuckyGay, and Melissa is at It's Melissa. With 3 A's.
I think I found an entrance.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. See you next time.
Alright, so podcast is done. I still haven't found myself, which obviously means I'm pretty low. Again, there's like 5,000 people, like I'm not gonna scroll that. I just wanna figure out where I am. Alright. I guess we'll probably have to search. Oh, that's not, really? That's not bad, 175. Yeah, I'm pretty content with that.
I'm coming.
I'm 175
long enough.
on there. Out of
What is this
5,000
place?
something, so that's pretty
Santa
good.
Maria Anaqueli. See those columns along the aisles? They're lifted from Roman ruins. Now, supposedly, this church was built on top of the ancient temple of Juno.
I like the ceiling.
Do you like the ceiling? Oh, you are a fascinating travelling companion.
Alright, let's look at the projections.
There's something up there.
This
Oh,
will
well,
load.
we'll just stay down here then, shall we? Just pray or something.
Okay.
We did not build them to be wise. And now they are our final, vaulted hope. You are they.
No. Fuck.
You possess the potential for understanding. But you broke our tools, or turned them against one another. We have destroyed what we could, sealed away what we could not.
Wow, Kobe stock's really fucking high. Yeah, just looking at the projections, I'm really thinking about just sticking with Tyler. Yeah, because at this point, it's like Enzo's stock is so expensive. Enzo and Cody's are both so expensive that's like to sell all my Tyler stock just to buy them isn't really that beneficial. Mind you, I do feel more secure with especially Enzo. But obviously I'll be making less of a profit in the case that Tyler doesn't go down. I think that obviously there's more of a chance of Tyler going down than Enzo. But if Tyler doesn't go down, then I'm losing money then.
Something's open.
Most, not all. And it does not take many to unwind the world. Here is a safe place.
It's like if
eternal,
Tyler.
to store objects.
So the only way I lose,
words,
like if Tyler gets a
wisdom,
6 or
but
7
not
or
life.
above, I end up gaining that
Almost
no matter
did we
what.
have the means. But time erodes us. We can distract
I don't
him.
know. I'm thinking of
We can
maybe
see past
I
him.
could buy Christmas
Think
stock.
left when he strikes right. But his reach is so very long. His stamina unending. We cannot evade his grasp. Not forever.
Here goes.
Hello. That wasn't in the blueprints.
Yeah,
Desmond, get
I
down
think
here.
I'm gonna stay.
On my
Like,
way.
I feel confident enough about Tyler that I want to stay.
Whatever this is, it doesn't seem right.
First episode reports tonight. It's official online. That took forever.
I'm not so sure.
What's going on?
If you want to kill us, mate, you're going to have to try a little harder than that.
We're here.
Now for that password. If Sean's right, that is.
I'm always right.
About that dead end.
That never happened. I was misquoted.
Okay.
You think it speaks English?
Just say it.
Okay. 72.
After you, I think.
You guys have to see this.
The apple seems to be in the center.
Time to find out where those temples are.
Ah, fuck. No, game.
Hey, Desmond, those beats broken
It's so weird that next-gen consoles
If you hit all of them,
are
you might
coming
get
out
some power to
in
the
less than
central
3
platform.
months, and we still don't know the exact date or the price. It's really insane that these fucking companies are really being that secretive.
100 years I might speak and still you would not know us. You with 5 senses, us with 6. The one we kept from you, to be safe. Now you can never know, only try. Grasp. You can see, smell, taste, touch, hear. Knowledge has been locked away. After failed that. You tried to pass it through the mud. Tried to join you to us. You see the Lucian. You hear the words.
I really don't
You
want to
don't
fuck this
know.
up because I usually end up fucking it up at least once, and I
We
really
should
just
have
don't want
left
to
you
do it, to
as
be
you
honest.
were. It is hard to stay contained, knowing as we do. We wait for you, Desmond. You will come here. You will activate it. You will know only when it is too late.
Did you hear any of that?
Yeah.
We did it.
I can't believe we're finally here.
So can you skip this? I don't remember.
Where are the temples?
Okay.
You want me to ask it?
Or think it or something. You sure you asked it the right thing?
I know this. I know that symbol. That's a Phrygian cap. It stands for freedom, and that's a Masonic eye. Now those two come together in only one place. What's happening?
I can't move.
Your DNA communes with the apple. You have activated it.
Let me go.
On the 72nd day before the moment of awakening, you, birthed from our loins and the loins of our enemies, the end and the beginning, whom we abhor and honor, the final journey commences. There is one who would accompany you through the gate. She lies not within our sight. The cross darkens the horizon.
It's so funny that I would spend so much time. I used to spend so much time
The
like,
path
analyzing
must be opened.
all these like
You
things.
cannot escape your part in this. The scales shall be balanced.
It's the betting on it.
Please.
Season other.
You know very
Other
little.
one.
We must guide you.
Then after Danny, then Devon. The website.
Cease your struggle.
Christmas, Enzo, Ian. I think Enzo's maybe too low. Ian's probably too high.
No!
Janelle Case or Nicole Franzel's way too low. Alright, we're done with this shit.
It is done. The way lies all
Out there.
before you. Only she remains to be found.
I think the problem
Awaken
is
the
it's
sixth.
just the missions
Go
are so
alone.
and narrative doesn't really take the risks, or isn't really as. I should take the risks. I mean, this is always a massive risk here. But I think like the base narrative, the Ezio story at least, like isn't as grand as AC2. But overall, I mean, it's still great. It'll be interesting to write the review tomorrow. I think what I'm gonna do is essentially copy over my AC2 review, the one I did last year for 10-year anniversary, and then kind of reformat it towards Brotherhood, but then also just expand across the narrative section more so, because that was something I regret not doing more so, was talking more about the story of AC2, because I ended up kind of like the section for the story of AC2 was just like the same amount as any other gameplay section, where I want the narrative section to be about half the video. And that's how I kind of do my game videos nowadays. But yeah, we're done. I don't give a shit about the William Miles message. Well, whatever. We're gonna start Revelations probably tomorrow night. Again, I'll probably play Yakuza tomorrow. How that goes. Yakuza 0. Also like to have all these games done. These games that are being downloaded done within the next day. I'll also probably do some micromanaging once everything is done, because as of right now, I've gained back about 30 gigs. Like with the patches and everything, I've been able to gain back around 30 gigs. So I might actually go ahead and install some other, like a few other things. And I probably will end up transferring over something. Did my internet just go down? It did. That's really fucking annoying again. But I might transfer over my let's go to the AC Revelations. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer. Like I have about 50 gigs open on my internal hard drive right now. So the plan is to probably transfer over something within the 20 to 25 gig range. It'll probably be Black Flag. I haven't fully secured what it will be, but it probably will be Black Flag. But transfer that over to the internal hard drive, leaving more space on the external hard drive, which would put that at around 125 gigs. So I might try to install a couple other things. I was like scrolling through the games I don't have installed that I own digitally. The thing is, like, when it comes to my physical games, I really do feel like I've installed everything that I could possibly see myself playing anytime soon. Digital, though, I think there's a couple things I could still install. I think the Dead Island series is something that I could see myself playing, maybe. There's a couple other things I just don't remember, but essentially it's just smaller stuff, though. Nothing too major. But yeah, physical collection, I think I've installed pretty much everything from my physical collection I could see myself playing anytime soon. Like, I mean, there's some major things I didn't install, like Shenmue, like Kingdom Hearts, like stuff that I personally love, but it's like, I'm probably not playing those things anytime soon. So, like, while I would like to have those games installed, just like for the fact that to have them installed, then just to have all my favorite games on my hard drive, it's like I'm just legitimately not playing those games ever. Like, I legitimately can't see myself replaying the majority of the Kingdom Hearts series ever. Like, I could see myself replaying, like, trying to finish Kingdom Hearts 1 at some point. I could see the same thing with Rechain. Really, I mean, to be honest, the entire 1.5 collection, or 1.5 plus 2.5 collection, I could see myself playing it. 2.8, though, I mean, like, I don't think I need to touch 2.8 ever again. Like, I don't need Dream Drop Distance. Not to say anything, but, like, I enjoy Dream Drop Distance. I just don't feel like I need to play it again, ever again. Same thing as 0.2. Kingdom Hearts 3, I mean, fine, I guess. Like, I mean, I adore Kingdom Hearts 3. I adore what Kingdom Hearts 3 tries to do, but it's like, and what it does do, but it's like, I don't need to play it again. So I don't know, maybe I'll install 1.5 plus 2.5 again eventually down the road. And, like, I think in retrospect, I would like to play Shenmue 1 and 2 again at some point. I don't know about Shenmue 3. I don't really see myself playing Shenmue 3 again until probably if we ever get a Shenmue 4. That's probably the next time we'll play it, is right beforehand. But I would like to do, like, an actual true retrospective on Shenmue, because I did do a review of Shenmue 1 and 2, like, the first time I played those games, but I feel like I would like to go back and analyze it from a more narrative-focused perspective than a gameplay perspective, which is how I reviewed the games initially. And the same thing goes for Metro, the Metro series, where I analyzed those much more, especially in my 2033 and Last Light review, the first game review I ever did on my other channel. That was so gameplay focused, where I feel like nowadays with my channel I try to focus so much more on narrative, because to be honest, that's what interests me more at this point. But yeah, either way. Yeah, so Revelations tomorrow. Again, I'll probably play Yakuza 0 in the morning, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, for all I know, I say fuck it to Yakuza 0, and I don't do the Yakuza video, and we just rush through Revelations and whatever, but more than likely we'll be doing the plan that I've been talking about for a while now. I've been talking about this plan for like a few months now, of when we get around to the Ezio trilogy, going back and forth between the Ezio trilogy and Yakuza. The thing is that obviously that plan got delayed a bit by me replaying Ghost of Tsushima, by me playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, by Watch Dogs getting bumped up, by me playing The Last of Us Part 2 so many times. Again, like, so many things, like like delayed this by an extended amount. This was supposed to happen a while ago, but we finally are here. And yeah, so yeah, I'll try to play the Yakuza series. Again, the Yakuza video was supposed to be out in November. Then it became clear, like, I'm not getting this fucking out in November. But, yeah, that's that. Yeah, all my games are still installing. I hope that finishes tomorrow. That would be cool. Yeah, as I said, I have all that space free. Something else that's kind of annoying is within my internal hard drive also, there's about 50 gigs that's being clogged up by nothing. So I think what I'm going to try to do is once all the stuff is installed, I'll probably go ahead and try to unplug my console and replug it in, because I've said this in the past that whenever like there's like random stuff on my console that doesn't go away even after it's deleted, that's usually the way to fix it. So I might try that and see if it fix that issue. And if that's the case, then I have another 50 gigs to play with, which would be, again, around 100 gigs that I was anticipating. So I mean, I can do a good chunk with that. I don't know what I would install, but we'll see. And to be fair, I want to keep around 100 gigs. I want to keep around 20 to 30 gigs open on my internal hard drive. And the reason for that is because space for these videos, because these videos can only be on my internal hard drive. So I need, and these videos are about 1 gig to 2 gigs a piece, and if there ever becomes a situation where I can't upload immediately, like I am right now, that causes a backlog there, and I don't want to get too close in storage space, so I would like at least like 25 gigs open, I would say, on that end. And then on the external hard drive, I want to have around 100 gigs open, just in the case of emergencies or like impromptu games, like in the situation where like I want to play, like I end up buying a game randomly, or like a game like when AC Valhalla comes out, and like I'm not in a and I don't want to like delete something else that I've already installed, then I still have room to install AC Valhalla. Like that's kind of that situation where it's like just in the case of an emergency, I still have enough space to install pretty much any game. Obviously, if this is fucking Modern Warfare, then fuck me in the ass. But I mean, outside of that, you know, most things should install within 100 gigs. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's it. It kind of sucks that I'm not gonna be able to talk during my Yakuza playthrough. Talk through that, but what are you gonna do? Again, like, but this is the thing also, is that from what I understand, Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and 6, I know for sure recording is blocked, so I will definitely not be playing those. I believe Yakuza 2, Kiwami 2, is blocked as well. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I do not know about the remastered collection. For all I know, I could actually record the remastered collection. So, I mean, if I can, then obviously I will. I mean, like, anything I can record, I will record. It's just a matter of can I. But if I can record the remastered collection, which is 3, 4, and 5, then we'll do it. But, again, I don't know if I can. But either way, we're done. That's it for tonight. I'm tired and I kind of have a headache, to be honest. But, yeah. Tomorrow, wake up, play Yakuza for a good chunk, probably a couple hours, get around to writing the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood review, have that ready to be recorded on Friday, and do whatever other prep there needs to be. I also kind of want to update my schedule a bit for 2020, because I kind of or 2021, because I did talk through some video ideas earlier today that I kind of want to add to the schedule, namely the Final Fantasy videos and a couple other series that I do think I'm going to do that I might as well just add to the schedule, just because why not? I like to try to just not forget them. But either way, that's it. That's it for Brotherhood. Thank you for watching.